Hello, hello. This is you. This is the day that the Lord has made. I rejoice in it. I hope you will also. With that being said, y'all, welcome to the first episode of Let's Talk About It. Let's talk about it, you guys. I put it out on Facebook because I really needed a name for this podcast, and you guys gave me 2 thumbs up for Let's Talk About It. All right, so that will be the name of my podcast. If there's no other podcasts out there, I do have to check to see if I have the right to that name. All right, because somebody could already have that podcast. But it'll be called Let's Talk About It. I will be your host. My name is Gwendolyn Burgess, but you can call me Gwen B. All right, and I just want to tell you a little bit about Gwen B. Burgess. Y'all. Why I wanted to start this podcast, a little bit about my background, just a little bit about me. So you can say, why should I watch her podcast or, listen to her podcast? Well, I have a lot of stories to tell. And everybody have stories to tell, y'all. Everybody's life is a story. It's a story. It's just how you tell it or if you want to tell it. So I just like to listen to people talk and ask them what make them think like that. That's just, I guess my curiosity, y'all. But a little bit about me. All right. I am number 4 out of 10 kids. I'm the 3rd oldest girl because there's 2 boys and 2 girls. So I'm the 3rd oldest girl. I never thought about that, the 3rd child. Technically I'm the 4th child, but I'm the 3rd oldest girl. Maybe that's why I've always felt invisible, y'all. I don't know, in a big family, sometimes some of the kids get lost. And I felt like I was lost. But I'm pretty sure that's how all my siblings feel too. Like they got lost somewhere in the mix. But, we all feel that way. So a little bit more about me. I'm from South Carolina, Florence, South Carolina. I have, it's 10 of us. So it's 10 of us. We lived in South Carolina. We moved to California, you guys, in 79, I want to say, maybe. I'm not sure, in 79. But, man, it's been such a long time. Whew. So, but in 79, we moved to California. We first moved to San Francisco. Wow, boy, that was a shocker. I remember the first time I saw San Francisco. Oh, I didn't tell you guys how we got to California. Y'all, when they say that we raised money, my parents raised money for us to move. It was called a moving party. Y'all, they cooked, they danced, they sold dinners, they raised money. And that's the way we got to California. By bus. 3 days of bus. We had fried chicken. They fried chicken for us. We had sandwiches. Y'all, for 3 days, that's what we ate because we couldn't afford anything else on that bus, y'all. We brought our own food, our own water. And my mom with 9 kids because my oldest sister wasn't with us. With 9 kids and my stepdad with 9 kids, we was on the bus. The Greyhound bus heading to San Francisco, California, y'all. California, San Francisco. I was so excited, y'all. But that was a scary ride. That was a scary ride, man. On that bus. Whew. And I think we took 101. And then to see the coastline and be so close to the edge. Oh my God, my heart was beating so fast, y'all. So fast. I can remember that ride. I can remember us eating chicken. I can remember us just being hungry, actually, because my parents didn't have any money. Remember, we raised money to get on that bus by throwing a moving party. And basically, that's basically in the South. That's how people in the South help each other. They used to throw parties, rent parties, build parties, you name it. They used to throw it to help each other. That was a community, y'all. And I want to build my community. Yep. I want to build my community. I want you guys to be here with me from the ground up. From my first episode, y'all. I want everyone to be here with me, my first episode. Oh, y'all, I'm getting off a track. But we got to California. We got to California, and we got over the bridge. And our bus broke down, y'all. And this is why I'm terrified of this bridge. Not the Golden Gate, the Bay Bridge now. Y'all, terrified of that Bay Bridge. So, anyway, our bus broke down on the way coming here. We was almost to San Francisco. We almost crossed that bridge, y'all. Our bus broke down. It took a little while for us to get the bus to be fixed, but that's my fear of that Bay Bridge. If you know me, I'm so scared to drive over the Bay Bridge. Wow, I really am. So we got on the Bay Bridge, made it to San Francisco. And I used to call him my uncle. He passed now. But he was a great musician. He came out to California on a scholarship because he was a great musician. Y'all, great musician. That's how he got to California. And him and my mom stayed in touch. And he invited her out with all of her kids, y'all. All of her kids. Mind you, all of her kids. 9 of us. Moved to San Francisco. Well, it was 11 of us because we had my mom and my stepdad. But all of us in a apartment in San Francisco. Like I said, when we got to California and San Francisco, I was so amazed and scared all at the same time, y'all. All at the same time. Frightened to death. And I think we came around the summertime because I don't remember getting registered for school. So it was in the summertime when we came out to California. Let's see, what else? Y'all, I got all these thoughts in my head. I'm trying to connect them, y'all. Y'all, bear with me, y'all, because I got a lot going on in this head. I'm telling you guys, if I could just focus, I would be great. But sometimes my brain get to going before I can speak. So anyway, we got to San Francisco. Didn't realize that my uncle was gay, y'all. Didn't realize my uncle was gay. Didn't realize that, y'all. That was a shocker too. And like I said, if you stay with me, you'll learn more and more about me. I have lots of stories to tell, some good, some bad. So just hang on with me with this podcast, you guys. Like I said, I want to build a community. I'm going to keep going. So got to San Francisco. I think it maybe was a 2-bedroom apartment, y'all. We had like 13, 14, because we had 11, 12, 13 people in a 2-bedroom apartment, y'all. We slept on the floor, and this apartment was so gorgeous. It had all kinds of glass figurines, and we were so scared to touch anything, y'all, because we never seen anything like this. This person's house was gorgeous, and we was like this, and we never seen all these little small apartment buildings. So, you know, that was a culture shocker for us. It really was. You know, coming from South Carolina to California, y'all, I'm telling you, you don't understand what that meant to us. We thought we was moving up. We done left South Carolina. You know, we living in this apartment. San Francisco, 21st and Valencia is where our first live, you guys. 21st in Valencia. I went back to that place maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. It has changed dramatically. Yeah. So anyway, I was like maybe 15, because I think I was going to the ninth grade. Yeah, I was going to the ninth grade. So I moved up to California when I was going to the ninth grade. We finally, before school starts, settled in Oakland, California. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Whew, y'all. I get a little tired because I work at night, and I'm trying to do my episode because I got to drop this June 20th. So I promised myself I would do it. And I'm in this boot camp, the 7-figure boot camp that talk about this, y'all. Oh, see, I'm getting off the track again, y'all. I'm supposed to be telling you a little bit about myself. Y'all, can you tell I'm dyslexic? So anyway, got to San Francisco. We move across the bridge to Oakland. We settled down in Oakland in Brookfield. Brookfield, I guess 98th and East, but we call it Brookfield. Y'all, it was 10 of us, y'all. It was 10 of us, well, 11 of us moved to this house. And we had a little challenge, y'all. You know, we was the new kids on the block, and it was some families trying to test us, you know. Like, they thought we were some country bumpkins, but we had to show them we were country bumpkins, but we had to let them know we can ride, we can hold our own, y'all. I'm not about violence, but, man, when you have a lot of sisters, a lot of cute sisters at that, there gonna be some jealous females, some jealous girls, and we had to fight, y'all. We had to fight. That's not one of my proudest moments, but y'all, we was taught families stick together. You mess with one, you mess with all. So when one got in trouble, we all got in trouble. Okay? So, what else I wanted to say? But, y'all, I came to California, went to school, man, was it? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was 8th grade that I came out this way, because I want to say, no, it was 9th grade, you guys, because I got pregnant going to the 10th grade, y'all. I ended up having a baby at the age of 16 going to 17, y'all. So, yeah, y'all, I had a baby. I'm trying to think. Maybe I had my kid when I was in the 12th grade. No, I was young. I was about 17 or 18 years old. But I had a baby girl. Anyway, but shout out to 98th and East, Brookfield, 98 Jungle. Y'all, that's my hood I claim. 98 Jungle. That's my hood. So, yeah, there was a lot of good times in that hood, y'all. A lot of good time in that hood. I really did have a lot of good time. I met a couple of my friends. Actually, I met my ex. He was my husband, but now he's my ex, y'all. I met him. And I knew when I first saw him, I fell in love with him. He was tall, dark, and handsome. And I used to say, and he played basketball. And I used to always say, man, I'm going to marry that guy. And all my friends was like, you're not going to marry him. You from the country. And they were right. I mean, I didn't know I couldn't marry him, but I told him, yes, I would. You know, I wish I would have took that attitude with me the whole of my life. When people say I couldn't do something, I did it anyway. Because all of my friends was telling me I'm never going to marry this guy. But I ended up marrying him anyway. So, yeah, the light went off. Let's see. Is that better? Should I just leave that light off? And Or should I make it a little brighter? Let's see. Oh, y'all. Y'all don't judge me. I told you guys this. I'm just learning how to do all of this stuff. So, and I really wanted to get this first episode out and tell you a little bit about me and tell you a little bit about the episode that's the next episode, episode 2. So, you guys, I have to do this in my room, and I've just heard the TV come on, y'all. I tell you, this is going to be a challenge for me in this podcast, but that's why I'm going to do it late at night in the morning. But I'm recording this, and I'm going to drop this episode on June the 20th. So, okay. Man, I forgot where I left off. I had a baby. I'll tell you guys about that a little bit later. I won't go into details because it's a lot of personal stuff right now, and I don't want to truly, honestly get into it. But if you subscribe to my channel, you will get to know a little bit more deeply about me. All right? So I want to build a community, you guys. I truly, honestly, this is my first episode. Let's talk about it. So I'm talking a little bit about me, getting to learn a little bit about me, and I hope you will stay tuned and enjoy my channel, because I want to talk about a lot of different things. I just don't want to be in a box, y'all. I want to talk about a lot of different things, and that's why I wanted to find a name where I could talk about different things that's going on. Y'all, I done got off the subject. I'm telling you guys, you were supposed to learn a little bit more about me. Well, you are learning a little bit more about me. You know I can't stay on topic. That's for sure. I probably need to sit down and write things down. But, yes. I done lost my thought, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just recap really quick. I moved from South Carolina to San Francisco by bus, 10 of us. I had 10 siblings, 8 girls, 2 brothers. One of my siblings passed. 2 of my siblings passed. One sister and one my baby brother passed. One of my sister passed. Her name was Sharon Burgess. She passed of cirrhosis of the liver, you guys. And she passed before she was even 40. So yeah, I have a lot to talk about. And like I said, if you hang out with me, you'll get to learn some of these things. If you subscribe, you're really going to get to learn a lot of these things about me. Like I have learning, I don't know, y'all. Okay, all right, y'all, calm down, Gwen. Get back on track, because you have like 30 minutes to do this. So, again, I'm not going to edit this. This is my first episode. I want to keep it. I want you guys to see all the mistakes that I'm going to make. And I want us to grow together. I want you guys to grow with me as I grow this podcast. I want you guys to keep me accountable when you don't see those episodes drop on Friday morning or whenever you see them. I need you guys to DM me, or you guys who have my phone number, I need you to contact me, because, you know, I need accountability coach, because I don't have anybody pushing me. I'm doing this myself, and sometimes I get a little weary, you guys, because I do a lot. And sometimes I don't think people are paying attention to me. I don't think I don't feel my self-worth, and I know I have a lot of self-worth. Oh, but okay. So a little bit more about me, you guys. I am an independent paparazzi consultant. You guys, I am a consultant. Can you see that? I need you guys to go to my website. You see this? paparazziaccessories.com. And here's my consultant number. So y'all, did I get this right? Yep. Yep. paparazzi consultant. All right, that's enough. So I'm gonna put this out. I know I probably will get a lot of, I don't know, but I'm taking this podcast summit, and it just said do it. And this is my first episode, so it's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm going to just, and I keep saying that I'm not gonna edit it, because I'm gonna just put this all out there, because I feel, y'all, I don't know. I just feel like I need to do this, and I just got to do it. You don't know how many times I done stop and start this video, because in my head I think this is not right, and I'm going off topic again. How can you guys know me? Okay, and some of you guys do know me already. Some of you guys are still my friend from childhood. Some of you guys are new that I met. Some of you guys I worked with for a very long time. So some of you guys, the young me, some of you got the middle of me, some of you get the older of me. So I just kind of want to put all that package together so you know the young, the old, and, you know, all of me learning how to do this. So, and then my second episode, I really want to talk about women in men profession. And men, I'm going to do a segment on you also, men that's in women professions. Y'all, excuse me, my English is not all that. My grammar, I don't have those big words, y'all. I used to always think that I wasn't smart enough. I really thought that. I went through school, barely. I did graduate. I am proud of that. I did graduate. So, yes. Y'all, yes. I graduated. I graduated from Castlemont High. Go Knights. That's, you know, I always wanted to go to college, but like I said, I got pregnant at a very early age, so I had to become a mom really quick. I had to support my child because, you know, my parents didn't have much. My stepdad did take really good care of us at the beginning. When we first moved, he was a carpenter, but he got sick. My dad got sick. He had kidney failure. So that changed our whole life, you guys. That changed our whole life. From us surviving to us going into survival mode, y'all. Financially trying to support 10 kids. We was on welfare, Section 8, you name it. We was there. And just like everybody else have, like I say, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person with this story. You know, we all had well, I can't say all. Let me just speak for myself. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out here like me. So anyway, I had my daughter. It's not by the guy that I fell in love with. Totally different guy. But like I say, you guys will get to know that part of me. I'm not going to go so deep into me right now. I just want you guys to get a little bit of taste of who I am, my personality, y'all. I didn't always was happy, y'all. I know this personality y'all see is happy, but I had to do some work to get there for a while, y'all. Like I said, I was divorced. I'll tell you why I got divorced a little later. I'm not going to go into that. That's going to be another episode, y'all. But I was in love with that man. But now I'm not in love with him, but I do love him because he is my kid's dad. So, that being said, I have 3 daughters by birth, and I have 2 great daughters by my husband that I really, really care for and help raise. I am a caregiver by heart, by nature, y'all. I love helping people. I don't expect anything back, because when I help you, I'm doing it from the bottom of my heart. And sometimes, y'all, I need a little help too. I need you guys to, sometimes I get a little drained. And I went through a lot of emotional setbacks, you guys. And I didn't know how to process a lot of it. Like one of my, and one of the guys in the 7-Figure podcast talk about, what did he say? I can't remember, y'all. Wow. I can't remember what he said. But anyway, it resonated with me. And this is something I've been wanting to do, longing to do. And if I can see other people's dreams come true, I deserve my dreams to come true. And I'm learning how to work at it, y'all. I didn't have anybody to push me. I didn't have any support. Everything I did by myself, and I learned by myself. But I really need a little help, y'all. I need you guys to surround me. I need you guys to be my community. I want us to start from the bottom and work our way up, y'all. All my life, I didn't have nobody. Y'all, I can keep saying that, but I am coming out of that box. I have me now. I have support. I joined this team who I know gonna help me grow. I just gotta get out of my comfort zone, and this is out of my comfort zone because this is my first episode. Let's talk about it, and I'm talking about me, y'all. I'm talking about my struggles, where I come from, where I want to go. And y'all, I'm not the brightest person. I can't spell that good. I can't do math that good. Y'all, it takes me a long time to get stuff out of my head. So my focus, y'all, is horrible. My study skills is horrible. My research skills is horrible. But I am going to be better at all of that. There's another word. I don't want to say, I'm just going to do it. Just like he said, put this podcast, just do it. I'm just going to do it, you guys. I'm going to trip. I'm going to fall. I'm going to stumble. But as I get better, you guys are going to notice it. And you're going to cheer me on. And I'm going to cheer you guys on. So you guys, just be my cheerleader. I just want some cheerleaders, okay? Because this stuff is tough. Y'all, like I said, I am an independent paparazzi consultant. I have been selling jewelry for about 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. And I really haven't applied myself to it, because I'm scared, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I get scared of being successful. I get to a point where people buying from me. I'm taking orders. I'm getting them out there. And all of a sudden, I get scared. I push back. Y'all, I'm not as consistent as I would like to be, but I'm working on that part of me. Y'all, I can't even, when people say PDF, I don't even know what that means, y'all. This is how far back that all I was focusing on is getting my kids, raising my girls, getting them through life, because their dad wasn't there. I'll tell you about that later, y'all. So, yeah. That's all I was concentrating on, making sure my girls grew up beautiful, young, smart young ladies, not making the mistakes that I made. You know, I didn't want my kids to have babies early. I did not want them to have any kids early. So I made sure I taught them, you know, if they asked me a question, I told them about sex. I didn't want them to repeat the same mistakes. So I made sure they went to school, made sure they had a house, made sure they had food to eat, love, maybe not as much love as I should have given them, but I gave them what I had. I really did. And I am so proud of all of my girls, each and every one of them. They broke the cycle for me. I have a grandboys. I had 3 girls, you guys, and my 3 girls gave me 8 grandsons. I could never have seen my oldest daughter went to college. My middle daughter got a degree. She's doing well. She's a masseuse. My youngest one, she's doing well also. She works in healthcare, you know. So I'm pretty proud. And I have a oldest grandson is in college, y'all. There's my family right now, out of my girls, there's maybe 1 or 2 of us who had kids that went to college. One of my sister kids went to college also. So, but yeah, I am so proud of them. And y'all, my setup will be different next time. I just had to do this video because I told myself I'm gonna drop this video June 20th. So thank you guys again. Thank you guys for this. I'm gonna keep this short, you guys. I'd say I'm gonna do 30 minutes talking to you a little about myself. And did I get to talk about the podcast, y'all? The podcast is called Let's Talk About It. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. I can't really sing that song because I don't own the rights to that. Because then I don't want to get sued because I don't have no money. I don't have any money, y'all. None. I put all this money into going to these masterclass podcasts, 7-figure podcasts, y'all. So I'm trying to get this podcast up. This is how serious I am this year. I am 61 years old, and I have been in a box, y'all. For 61 years, I have been in a box. Now I'm breaking out of that box. I'm kicking out of that box, y'all. I don't want to be boxed in. That's why I wanted my podcast to have a name where I could talk about any and everything and not be boxed in. Y'all, I want to interview people. I want you guys to maybe drop some subject down there, something that you might want to talk about. Maybe you might want to ask me some questions. But if you're going to ask questions, I really would like for you guys to subscribe to my channel, y'all, because I want to build a community. I want us to grow together, y'all. I want y'all to see my mistakes. I want y'all to laugh at me. I want to be able to laugh at myself, y'all. I just want to have fun on this podcast. I just want to sit down and ask some people, why you think the way you think? Some of my coworkers, I just want to smack them sometime. I'm not kidding. Because some of them have some crazy views, but it's their opinion, and I love it because everybody have an opinion. That's just the way the world is. Just like everybody got a nose, 2 eyes, and the ears, and a mouth, everybody have an opinion. And I love to hear people's opinion. I may not agree with everybody's opinion, but I love to hear it because then I can learn how to ask questions, good questions, y'all. I didn't go to college, y'all. I just graduated from high school. And after high school, I went to work. So, but I can go back to college. That's another thing I want to do. I want to retire from my job. And hopefully in a couple of years, you guys, I will be able to retire from this job. With your help, I can even do it faster. And with my consistency, I know I can do it faster. Because if I be consistent with this podcast, I know you guys will be consistent in watching me and subscribing to my channel. I know this for a fact. All right? I believe it in my heart. I know God have given me this. I just need to work at it. I just need to get a little bit of more tools to get better at it. And I'm telling you guys, if you rock with me, man, you're going to go up with me. I'm not kidding, you guys. You're going to go up with me. I just need you guys to believe in me as like I believe in myself. You know, everybody needs some cheerleaders. And I just learned this about myself. I need people to give me a little bit of accolade, to push me. Because I'm telling you guys, I am a professional procrastinator. When I say professional, I can find every reason not to do something. Every reason. I can find that reason. Because I'm scared. I'm truly, honestly scared of being successful. And I don't know if anybody know that. I watch successful people. Like, I love the housewives of everywhere. Y'all, I'm not kidding. I love the housewives everywhere. I'm a reality TV junkie. Um, some of that stuff really helped me though, y'all. It really helped me get through some dark times and some bad times. So to know that somebody else out there, even rich folks have problems, y'all. Even rich folks have these problems, you know. And I know some of that stuff is, you know, not real, but some of it is real, you guys. Some of it is real. Some of it is reality TV, but you know, some they go through this stuff too. So, y'all, I'm always gonna plug my business, y'all. This is my business. I am a paparazzi consultant, y'all. I'm gonna keep saying that, y'all. I need y'all to go to my website and buy some jewelry, y'all. Y'all know I'm from the South, all right? So, again, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I'm not going to stay long, but my first episode was about me, and I did it, y'all. I dropped that first episode. First podcast episode. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Your host, Gwen B, you guys. That's me, Gwen B. Gwen B is short for Gwendolyn Burgess. I don't know if I told you guys that, but yes. That's my that's gonna be my name, because my business name. I also have a Facebook page, Gwen B Blank. That's my business page. I sell jewelry. Maybe you take a look at that and join my page, you guys. Join my page. It took me, for my business page, Facebook, you had to have 100 people to even go live, you guys. I had to really work on getting 100 people. And I finally got 100 people. Then I got 134 people. So y'all, go to my business page and come on, I need some more followers, okay? Gwen B Blank on Facebook. All right. I also have a VIP page, you guys. And I'm trying to do all of this, but my one focus right now is this podcast, y'all. I will be still posting on those pages. I may not be as active as I was on those pages, but my first love right now is getting this podcast up and running. My first episode, let's talk about it. So my first episode was just talking about me, y'all. Just so you guys can get a little bit about me, learn a little bit about me. I hope you got a little bit more insight about me, guys. Yeah. That's going to be about it. I don't want to hold up your time. I know I might be boring for some of you guys. Ooh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Ooh, my nose. And you could probably hear all this noise, so I'm going to cut it because they watching movies in there. And y'all, I'm in my room, and the living room is right next to my bedroom. And they have surround sound in there, so when all that, you can really hear it. So I might even have to switch my locations. All right, but I'm going to work and see what's best. But that's why I'm going to do most of my podcasts are recording at night, because everybody is sleeping and I am up. And sometimes I feel like a crack addict, y'all. I told you I was born in that era where crack was everywhere. Y'all, that's one reason I didn't go to the army. I wanted to go to the army, but my parents was on crack. So I had a kid. So I'm not going to leave my kid, you know, and I didn't have anybody to leave my kid with. So I know I get off track, you guys, but that's a little bit about me. I want my grandkids to look at this and say, man, my Gigi did it. She was doing it. You know, I want my grandkids, I want to leave them a legacy. I want them to pursue their dreams. I want them to realize no matter how old you are, if you have dreams, you still can pursue them. Look, I am 61 years old, and I'm still going forward to pursue my dreams, y'all. I just wanted to say I am a Raiders fan, y'all. I am a Raiders fan. Raiders. These are my teams. Raiders, the Warriors, and the A's. I am all Bay Area team. I know we don't have any, we don't have the Raiders, and the A's going to be leaving us soon. But those are my teams. Those are the teams that I grew up with. Those are teams I love. So those are my favorite team. I am a Raiders fan, Raider, and I got some Raider haters out there. Mainly my sister. She always tell me, I'm a Raider hater. And I was like, I'm a Raider, congratulations. So, that's enough, y'all. That's enough of me just going off and on. But stay tuned for episode 2, you guys. Episode 2. Episode 2 will be about females that's in predominant men profession. Y'all, I am gonna see if I can interview a couple of people that work in men profession and get their perspective on it, see how they've been treated in that profession, y'all, because I am in a predominant men profession. Y'all wouldn't think the grocery industry is predominant men, but on night crew, it is predominantly men. All right, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that a little later. That's going to be in episode 2, y'all. I hope I don't get the rambling on, but I do want to maybe interview 2 of my coworkers, maybe, or, you know, don't have to be my coworkers. Anybody that's out there who want to be interviewed by me. I just want to get your thoughts on it, not interview. We could just have a conversation about the profession that you're in and the predominant of men professional. And I'm going to have 15, I'm going to Google the top 15 men profession and learn how many women are in that profession, y'all. I'm going to have my work cut out for me because I'm about to go on a trip. And I wanted to drop this before I get on the road, because I will be on the road when this drop, y'all. I will be on the road heading to Las Vegas when this episode drop. So, again, thank you, guys. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Remember, this is the day that the Lord has made. I rejoice in it. I hope you will also. With that being said, share a smile, you guys. Share a smile, because it doesn't cost nothing, but it warms the heart, you guys. I am so excited about this podcast. You just don't understand, y'all. I'm so excited. I got my first episode, y'all. I did it. Yes. Can't wait to episode 2, you guys. I hope you join me. I hope you guys stay with me. I hope you grow with me. I hope you laugh with me. I hope you cry with me. I hope you tell me how you feel about things. I want you guys to engage with me as much as I engage with you guys. I want your support. I really want your support, y'all. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. First episode, it was about me, y'all. It was about me. So again, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for helping me pick the name. I was so shocked, y'all. I cry about everything. I'm a crybaby. I'm very emotional. I didn't used to be very emotional. If you ask anybody, especially my kids, y'all, I was like, they would say I was pretty mean. They would say I was pretty mean. But life had beaten me up. I had to learn to be humble. I had to cry. And y'all, I cry. I'm a crybaby. I am. I get overwhelmed. I get emotional. I cry. Because that releases all that anxiety, and it makes me feel so much better. It really does. And today, I know you guys I know she's not crying, but yes, y'all, I was in tears because I truly, honestly felt the love out there. I asked a question on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and for maybe a day, I didn't get anything. I was like, wow, is anybody out there paying attention to me or anybody listening to what I'm saying? But yeah, people start chiming in, and I was so grateful. I mean, I felt the love, y'all. I was so grateful. I'm not gonna get emotional now because I will start crying right now. I really will, but I'm not gonna do that because this is my first episode, y'all. My first episode. I got it out there. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm in it to win it. 7 figures. I'll see you in that summit in August. I don't care how I'm going to get there. I may not have a place to sleep, but I'm going to have a car because my daughter works for the car rental place and I get cheap cars. So I'm going to be there if I have to sleep in that car. All right. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know I keep saying that, huh? I keep saying bye, but it's so much in my head that I want to say. And I want, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. So, y'all, thank you again. Thank you again, y'all. Hey, let's build that community, you guys. Help me out. Help me out. I need you guys to go to my website. Y'all, this is I made this when I did my first live, y'all. My first live, I didn't have any money. 3 years ago, wow, I didn't have any money 3 years ago, and now I don't have any now. Wow. But I'm not going to be able to say that because I'm going to retire, y'all. And y'all love jewelry. I know I love jewelry. It's gorgeous jewelry, quality. I get to switch up every single day. I get to put on something new and different. Y'all, I get to be dressing up every day if I choose to with different jewelry. Gorgeous jewelry, gorgeous quality jewelry, and guess what? The founders of this has a perfect, how you say, purpose. You know, they have an orphanage. So y'all, when you support me, you support them, you support the kids, you know, so let's support each other, you guys. Please. If you see me on Facebook selling jewelry, you don't have to buy that from me. You can go to my website if you're not comfortable with buying anything from me. Go to my website. It is really a legit website, you guys. Really a legit website. All right. So I'm going to end this episode. Truly, honestly, I'm going to end this episode, y'all. Man, I went over my 30 minutes. I gave myself 30 minutes, y'all. I have been trying to talk for 30 minutes for about, I don't know, since I got home this morning. I had to take a nap because my brain was shutting down. But yeah, I did pretty good, y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate you. Hey, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. Episode 1, y'all. Episode 2 coming soon too, y'all. Let's talk about it. Bye, y'all.